we are smoking the Declan Rice Derby pack. Hold that. Irons. Wakanda forever. How's that working out? It's all gone south with West Ham. Their fans are rioting. There's a boycott against the owners planned for the next home game. Declan Rice scores again, LA. And we bored the life out of everyone again, LA. Currently watching the Chelsea game against Liverpool. Caicedo with an absolute screamer, top binsed it. Big up to everyone who watched the watch along. And I will be doing, Mike's has done a fan cam that should be out now. West Ham fan. He's fuming. And then Kenny's at the ground, then Jez, and then I'm on to the emergency meeting. After that, actually subtly reacts. We will be there for the Real Madrid game against Villarreal. Should be the best game of the weekend. Liverpool in here. Ooh, that should have been 1-1. Wow. But anyway, where do we start with this? David Raya could have had a cigar on the go. Because he didn't have a shot to save. 0 shots on target. Cheers, West Ham. I think the only time he touched the ball was to take goal kicks or to come out for crosses. That was about it. Pretty simple day's work. Timber. Well done to you, my guy. Man of the match. I know you never got it. Robbed for the PR. We'll get to that in a minute. Best player on the park by a country mile today. Absolutely insane. What a defender. We have got an absolute gem there. Yeah, and Benny Blanco ain't getting back in the team, mate. Yeah, he ain't getting back in the team for a sustained period of time unless Timber gets injured, which hopefully, fingers crossed, he doesn't. However, let's go to the other side. The sweet prince. Oh, it's fun to watch. Was he fun to watch today? Can somebody explain how he was fun to watch today? The guy's absolutely dog shit. Oh, but he had a shot that hit the post. It would have been a fantastic goal, by the way. However, this is the 3rd game this season in the Premier League, I think. It's definitely 3 games. I'm not sure. I think they are all in the Premier League. In the 42nd, 43rd, 44th minute, this guy is roaming down the right wing. Timber wins the ball. Nutmegs someone with it as it bobbled around. And Calafiori stood 4 foot away from him to receive the ball. Why are you on the right wing? That must be an instruction from this manager. Then he's at DM. Then he's at attacking midfield. Then he's at left wing. Then he's in the penalty box. Then he's on the D. Pause. What are we doing here? This guy, I'm telling you right now, and listen, I'm not moaning at a win. I predicted 4-0, by the way. As soon as I see the starting 11, I thought, cool, let's cook them. However, when it really matters later down the road, because again, he got his standard yellow card, when it really matters, this guy is going to cost us in a game. Yeah, because this guy is all over the place apart from left back. He is not good enough to play in this team. Yeah, and the defense is great in spite of him. Centre-backs had nothing to do, really. Let's just be real with it. Absolutely nothing to do. Midfield, Martin Odegaard got injured, carried on, went down again, came off, went back on, was hiding behind every player on the pitch so he couldn't get the ball because he was clearly fucking injured. Kept him on for about another 6 minutes. And then he walked straight down the tunnel when he got subbed. He weren't happy at all. So let's hope he's not out for a massive sustained period of time, because that extra 5-6 minutes that he stayed on the pitch has probably just cost him another couple of weeks. Oh, well, it's the history of the Arteta. Eze, I don't think he was great today. I don't think we were great in general. Defensively, we were solid, but forward-wise, it's the same again. 20 shots, 5 on target. Can't finish. Couldn't finish a wank. Eze missed an absolute sitter. He had the shot that led to Rice's goal after being parried. Other than that, he done a nice little bring the ball out the air. I don't think he was great, though. Some nice little passes here and there, but is what it is. Bukayo Saka, I don't think he was great either. How he scammed man of the match is because it was his 100th goal contribution and his 200th Premier League appearance. So Timber was robbed of man of the match because the PR for Saka is PRing. So well done to Saka, by the way, because the penalty was cold. That was like watching a Harry Kane penalty. Yeah, absolutely insane penalty. Yeah, when they hit the side net, him always looks lit. Yeah, and fair play to him. But at the same time, the only reason he was doing all of that is because of what I've just said. Yeah, why didn't he give it to Gyokeres, who again was starved today? Had a chance where he fell over, had 3 players falling on top of him, and then Eze missed a sitter off of the back of that. Made some good runs again today, but again, don't receive the ball. Clumsy on the ball at times again. Yeah, weren't great at all, was he? Let's be real. So why didn't we go, yo, you have that, mate. Let's get you off and running again. Go off into international break. Go and bag a few for Sweden. Come back and carry on firing. No, the PR. And it's not, oh, you're hating on Saka. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you think I am. I ain't. Yeah. But at the same time, when it was 29, we gave him a pity penalty. Our manager then run on the pitch at full time, headlocked him like the bushwhackers, and run him to the away end at Brentford, pointing at him. So why is it different when it's Gyokeres then? That makes no sense to me. Oh, well, is what it is. Subs, Ethan came on, Martinelli came on. Oh, I forgot Trossard. Sorry, my bad. Trossard again today, I thought was poor. I don't know how he stayed on so long. Like, what's that all about? Yeah, it wasn't a great performance, but listen, this is what we've been doing all season. That's a penalty. No, he's waved Garnacho up. Wow. Anthony Taylor really does hate Chelsea, doesn't he? They're going to VAR it. It looked like a penalty. Liverpool on the ropes here. They're getting cooked. But this is what we do. Yeah, we always do this. Yeah, we start off pretty well, get a goal, sit back. He did put him, Szoboszlai put him off balance. I mean, it's soft, but he was running full pelt and he pushed him slightly in the back. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a fucking penalty. I can't lie. Anyway, this is what we do. But when it really matters, let's see if we can sustain this, because whilst we've had a really difficult start, as people would say, with the fixtures we've had, yeah, this league's wide open right now. This league is wide open right now. Anthony Taylor, I think, is jogging over to the VAR, or is he booking someone? I think he's booking someone. But listen, all in all, we've gone off into international break, and we've had a win this time. Yeah, we've got Fulham away next, and Atleti. Maresca's been booked. Yeah, Maresca's been booked. Yeah, but at the same time, listen, this is what we do. We bore teams to death. West Ham were awful, by the way. Yeah, but that's the first win we've had at home in 3 years against them. They didn't give the penalty. Wow, didn't give a pen for that. That's crazy. Anyways, we move on. We move on into international break, yeah? Like I said, routine victory. Yeah, got the goal. Yeah, and the penalty that we scored, by the way, fantastic penalty, but that was outside the box. That wasn't a penalty. The contact was outside the box and he fell into the box. So, listen, I don't want to hear nothing about referees this and referees that. Yeah, because Arsenal fans love to moan about referees. Well, we've had quite a few decisions go our way this season, by the way. Quite a few. So I don't want to hear about referees. And let's hope this continues, because Liverpool are rattled. Yeah, they are proper rattled at the minute, and we have to keep capitalising. Yeah, something that we didn't do last season. You know, we beat Newcastle this season when they lost against Palace. Yeah, we've gone out and got our 3 points today. We're top of the league. Now they're losing at the Bridge. Yeah, whether that ends up being the end result, who knows? It's only 41 minutes in. But at the same time, we have to just keep winning football matches. Yeah, they've got the goalkeepers out. They've got Mardmashvili in goal. Boy, Garnacho is causing havoc in this defence, I can't lie. But we just have to keep capitalising, guys. Yeah, because if we don't, and we slip up a few times, then all of a sudden, Liverpool get a couple of wins and they're gone again. Yeah, and this is why this manager needs to earn his dough. Because when you're putting Odegaard back on the pitch, when you can quite clearly see he's fucked, even if he says, yeah, boss, I want to go back on, bruv, we're at home to West Ham, they're doing nothing, get him off. Just get him off. Yeah, just get him off. Yeah, that could have cost him another 5 weeks or 4 weeks. I don't even know what the injury is yet. Nobody will know yet. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, we have to just keep going along. But when it comes down to the crunch, because there isn't really much pressure on at the minute. Yes, you have to win games. You don't want to fall way behind. But at the same time, when it comes down to the real pressure moments, yeah, that's when we see how good this team is. But listen, Kenny's next. Check out Mike's. Jezra will be after Kenny, and then I'll be on the emergency meeting. Then the Real Madrid game on the Reacts. We're out. Bye.